Okay, I'm a secondary school teacher, and due to a set of circumstances at the end of last year, I decided to move town. I didn't get work initially, and having a lot of time on my hands and having had a really responsible job and used to being busy, I was in a new community, and I thought I've always enjoyed thrift shopping, and I thought, well, maybe one way of giving back would be to go and volunteer in a thrift shop. So I turned up at the local thrift shop and asked if they needed any help, and they were very keen, but I was very surprised to find that I had to have a formal interview, I had to have a police check, and I suddenly realised that me doing this big favour was actually, voluntary work is actually proper employment. And as I say, that actually took me by surprise. I was feeling quite virtuous about all this. What has really surprised me is, as I've continued to do this work, I have taken it really seriously, but also got a tremendous amount of enjoyment out of it. I've thrift shopped for years and picked up bargains, 10 cents here and $1 there. And what I didn't realise is we get a weekly report on how well the shop's done, and that little thrift shop actually turns over between $2,000 to $3,000 a week, which equates to at least $100,000 a year. The money that's made is then put straight back into the community. So essentially it's people donating things they no longer want at no cost to themselves. The volunteers distribute it, present it, and people buy it, and then that money goes out to help people in the community, and it's money that's coming from no other source. So that actually made it feel really, really worthwhile, that it wasn't just a spud job, that it was actually a real job. The other thing I enjoyed about it was the lack of pressure, because everything is based on goodwill and it's not profit driven, although the profits are very good. There's this lack of pressure, and although the tasks are quite simple, like sorting clothes, pricing, ironing, the tasks themselves have an importance, because you realise that those little steps are adding up to something that's actually really big and really worthwhile. I really look forward to my morning of volunteering. There's lots of other people out there like me, and because we're each doing one little bit, it's not hard for any one of us, but collectively we're doing what feels like a really worthwhile thing. And I've also made a lot of friends, because the other people who are doing it are like-minded like me. And we actually, the people on my shift, we actually take quite a bit of pride in the shop. We try to outdo the other shifts with how we do the window up, we dress the models, and we always, quite competitive about how well our shift's done in terms of what we've sold and how much money we've made. I would really recommend to anybody, just for your own happiness, that giving, it hasn't cost me anything, and I've actually got a lot more out of it, I feel, than what I've had to give. So I would really recommend it to anybody.